All right, what's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It is Coach Cole back for another episode of Sports Frenzy. And what you're seeing is a technical difficulty. Oh, there we go. No, hang on. All right, we're okay. Never mind. I think we're good. Let me double check one thing here. Sorry, guys. Okay. There we go. There's what. All right. There. I think we're set now. Let's try this again. What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It's Coach Cole with you for another edition of Sports Frenzy. And it is also draft week and weekend. As you're watching the show right now, the first round drafts will be done. So Friday night showing will be going into the second round of the draft, and I've got the TV on, keeping an eye on things. Even though the draft, filming the show right now, it's early on Thursday, so the draft doesn't start until 8:00 tonight. And it looks like, from what I'm seeing right now, that I don't know if this is going to be live this year or not, in person, or how they're doing this. I haven't heard anything on that, details on that yet. I got my Lions gear on, supporting the Lions tonight. Because I haven't really been able to afford to buy any Tampa Bay Buccaneers championship gear or my Kansas City Chiefs gear either. So I'm supporting the Lions. There is breaking news though right now from what I'm hearing. Aaron Rodgers being reported as saying he no longer wants to be a Green Bay Packer. So we'll see on that as best as we can. I'm kind of glancing over my TV to see if they're saying anything more about it. But that's all we know at this time, that he is talking that he does not want to be a Green Bay Packer anymore. So will that affect anything in the draft tonight? Not sure. Will it affect anything in the draft in the near future? Don't know. As we're shooting the show on Thursday night, hopefully tonight I will be staying up and keeping up to date on all things NFL draft for you guys. And, we try to do a pretty decent show for keeping the stuff, getting the information out there to you guys with the picks. And I'll try and do my best tonight for you guys on that as well. As always, we have lemonade on the Sports Frenzy this week. I'm gone back to the brisk lemonade this week. Still one of my favorites, of course. All right, so that's all I know at the moment for what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. We'll stay tuned on that, see if we can find some more details on that later on when we get to that part of the show where we do that kind of stuff. But let's go ahead and start. It is Season 11, episode number 29. And again, I know some of our fans are not joining us again this week due to situations with COVID all around us. We miss you and hope everybody is staying healthy and will be back with us hopefully again real soon for the next episode. As, man, we're getting closer to winding down the season. And the school year, really. Also, I just as I was sitting down thinking about writing the letter of talking about us not having a baseball season at the Porter Center this year and our Porter Field of Dreams. I don't have a lot of details on it yet. We still got a lot to work out, I guess. But it looks like we're going to do some kind of virtual season this year. I have no idea what that's going to detail yet. But stay tuned for that, as it does look like we're going to have some kind of form of Porter baseball action going this year. Again, details are sketchy at the moment, but I'll keep you guys posted as I know more. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode, get things rolling so we can all get ready for the draft. We're starting off the night with college men's college baseball. And this week's action starts off with Olivet Comets. They have 5 wins and 34 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Adrian Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have 26 wins and 6 losses. And this is not a doubleheader this week. It threw me off a little bit. First pitch for this game will be 4 p.m. on Friday, tonight. I'm going to go with the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. Next up, we have the Lords Grey Wolves. They have 15 wins and 23 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Siena Heights Saints. Saints, man, not doing too good this year in baseball. They have 7 wins and 24 losses. This is a doubleheader, and we're doing game 1 of 2. It is a first pitch on Saturday. This is a Saturday game, and the first pitch is at 12:30 for this one. Got so many people I know that are Saints that watch the show or they're part of the show, and good buddies of mine. Shout out to Logan and Dan, Katie, just to name a few. All right, I'm going to go with it because of you guys, because of the support you guys show me, and I love I'm going to support Siena, see if they can get it done this week. Siena Heights for the victory. Oh, man, next up. You guys ready? It's our first one already. That's right. It's a first a 3-point bonus game. It's your first a 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody, sing it with me. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. All right. Our first 3-point bonus game this week. We have the Cedarville Yellow Jackets with 14 wins and 16 losses. They are traveling to and playing against Coach Gordy and his son's team, the Hillsdale Chargers. They have 15 wins and 7 losses. This is a doubleheader as well. And first pitch for this game is Friday at 12:30, and that's the one we'll have on here. We're doing the first game, 12:30 on Friday. You guys know who I got. Always and forever, a Hillsdale Chargers fan. You know what, though? Every year they have a certain time of the season where they put out special gear dedicated to baseball. And do you think I ever can get the gear at that time? No, I'm usually broke when it's part of the season comes around and you can buy the gear. So I don't really have – I have a Hillsdale shirt. It's an unofficial Hillsdale shirt. But I don't have a hat. So Yeah, I'm going to have to get me some gear. I'm a little low on my sports gear this year. But anyway, Coach Gordy, you know I love you. And thank you for supporting our show because I know you do. I see that you're on there. And continue to support. I continue to support Hillsdale baseball program. And, really, I guess I'm not really supporting. I'm supporting you guys with my love. I don't really contribute anything other than that. All right, next up, we're moving into the world's greatest baseball team in college. That's right, I'm talking about those mighty Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue! Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail to Michigan, the mighty Wolverines. Go Blue! The Wolverines come into this game 19 wins and 9 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Northwestern Wildcats. The Wildcats have 12 wins, 13 losses. First pitch for this game. This is a Friday game. And it is at 3 p.m. And this one you can watch on BTN Plus. Be on BTN Plus. I'm going with the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue! Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue! Next up, we have the East Lansing Burning Couches. The Burning Couches have 12 wins and 17 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Penn State Nittany Lions. The Lions have 8 wins and 18 losses. Wow. First pitch for this game is 5 p.m. Friday night. This is not a televised game. Oh, Sparties. East Lansing, do you think you can get a win this week? You're on the road, though, so you're going to be in Nittany Lion territory. But you do have a little bit better record than them. You guys have really let me down. I've voted for you guys 2 times in the past 3 weeks. Last week being the first week that I went against you. And you let me down. You have the better record this week. You better not let me down. I'm going to go with the East Lansing Burning Couches, patent pending, a.k.a. the Sparties, to get the victory over the Nittany Lions. I don't know. I'm not feeling 100% confident with that pick, though, you guys. I guess. We'll see. All right, our final men's college basketball game, we have the Western Michigan Broncos. Western Michigan Broncos, they have 13 wins and 16 losses. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Toledo Rockets. The Rockets have 13 wins and 20 losses. First pitch for this game. This is a Friday night game, and first pitch for this game is 3 p.m. And it tells me you can watch this game on ESPN 3 or ESPN Plus. Both have very similar records. This could have been, we could have made this a 3-point bonus game, possibly. We didn't, so don't get worried about that. Oh man, this is a tough one for me. I like both these teams. I'm going to go with Western Michigan. I'm going to give Western Michigan the victory. All right, we are moving into women's softball action. First up, we have the Kalamazoo Hornets. The Hornets have 18 wins and 6 losses. They are traveling on the road this week. They will be coming to Adrian to play the Adrian Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have 15 wins and 11 losses. This is a doubleheader as well. And it is a Friday night doubleheader. This is game 1 of 2. First pitch is at 3 p.m. Going to stay with our locals. Going with the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. All right, next up, we have the Cornerstone Golden Eagles. The Cornerstone Golden Eagles have 15 wins and 13 losses. But they are traveling to and playing against Siena Heights Saints. The Saints have 14 wins and 10 losses. This is a doubleheader, so this is game 1 of 2. And first pitch is Saturday at 12:30. Again, I'm staying local. I think you guys know who I'm going with on this one. And I believe Katie, shout out to you at the Hope Community Center gang too. Katie, I believe, helps coach these guys. I'm going with the Saints. Next up, we have the Findlay Oilers. The Findlay Oilers have 20 wins and 15 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Hillsdale Chargers. The Chargers have 27 wins and 13 losses. This is also a doubleheader. This is also the first game of 2, going with game 1. First pitch is also 12:30 on Saturday. I'll be taking the Hillsdale Chargers in softball action as well. Next up, again, we have the world's greatest softball team. That's right. I'm talking about those mighty, the Michigan Wolverines, baby. That's right. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue! Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue! The Wolverines softball team has 24 wins and 5 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Penn State Nittany Lions. It could be a long day for the Nittany Lions as they have, the Nittany Lions have 5 wins and 22 losses. First pitch for this game is 5 p.m. Friday, and it's not a televised game. But I think you guys know who I got. I've got the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue! All right, next up we have the East Lansing Burning Couches. They have 9 wins and 16 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Indiana Hoosiers. The Hoosiers have 16 wins and 16 losses. First pitch for this game is a Friday night game at 4 p.m. Unfortunately, it's not a televised game. But I am not making the mistake of going with the East Lansing Burning Couches twice in one sheet this week. Give me the Indiana Hoosiers for the softball victory. Our last bit of softball action we have this week. We have the Toledo Rockets. The Rockets have 19 wins and 16 losses. And they are traveling to and playing against the Ball State Cardinals. The Cardinals have 25 wins and 12 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday at 3 p.m. Not a televised game. Rockets 1916. Yeah, Ball State's a little bit better. But that doesn't matter. My allegiance is going to go to the Toledo Rockets for the victory. All right, we're moving into Major League Baseball action. And one thing I did forget to mention is that our baseball games, especially I can't talk right now. Let's try that again. Our baseball games, especially our pro games right here, might be off by 1 or 2 as we film the show on Thursday night, and the games start. And they might play a game tonight that would affect or change the record for those watching the show on Friday. So our first game this week, we have the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers have 8 wins and 16 losses. They are traveling to and playing those dang Yankees. That's right, the New York Yankees. They have 10 wins and 13 losses. First pitch for this game is 7 p.m. And you can watch it on Bally Sports. You're like, what? What's Bally Sports? Bally Sports is formerly known as Fox Sports Detroit, or FSD. They've been rebranded, and I still don't get their channel. So even with the rebranding, still don't have the channel. I'm a Tigers fan. There's no change in that. No matter if they're not great right now. I've got the Detroit Tigers for the victory. Go Tigers. Next up, we have the New York Mets. The Mets have 9 wins and 9 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have 11 wins and 12 losses. First pitch for this game is 7 p.m. Now, this game's either going to be on, and this is a Friday night game. Did I mention the Tigers game was Friday night too? Friday night for the Detroit Tigers game, 7 p.m. This game is a 7 p.m. game, Friday night. First, we already said first pitch, cable network, NBC Sports, or it might be on the MLB network. I'm going with the Philadelphia Phillies for the victory. All right, next up. We have 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. All right, we have the Chicago Cubs. The Chicago Cubs, they have 10 wins and 13 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have 11 wins and 12 losses. This first pitch for this game is also Friday night, 7 p.m. And this one says it could be on the MLB network. So I'm not exactly sure which game you're going to get on the MLB network. I think I'm going with the Cincinnati Reds on this one. I really don't have any particular reason why. I didn't really do research on it or anything. Not putting too much deep thought into it. Just decided that's who I'm going to go with. All right. Next up. Jeez, come here, card. We have the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have 14 wins and 8 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Minnesota Twins. The Twins have 7 wins and 15 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday night. At sorry, guys, I seem to have lost my time for this one. Always one, isn't there? Always figure it out. There's at least one. Well, we'll just show it to you on here. Friday night at 8:30. Hey, at least it's just the time and not the cards. And this game you can watch on FS1. I've got to go with the Royals for the victory. Our last baseball game this week, we have the San Francisco Giants. The Giants have 15 wins and 9 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the San Diego Padres. Padres have 13 wins and 12 losses. First pitch for this game is 10 p.m. And it says you can watch this one on the MLB TV. Oh, now I think about it. MLB TV, I think, is the pay one that you have to pay for. I get those mixed up, the free one and the pay one. Giants appear to be pretty darn good. I'm going to go with the San Francisco Giants for the victory. All right. We're moving into NHL hockey action. Oops. we have the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning have 32 wins, 14 losses, and 2 overtime losses. They are traveling to and playing against your struggling, but not down and out. We're talking about those Detroit Red Wings, baby. Let's hear it for the Wings. The Wings have 17 wins, 25 losses, and 8 overtime losses. The puck drops for this game Saturday night at 3 p.m., and you can watch this one on Bally Sports if you're lucky enough to have that channel, formerly known as Fox Sports Detroit. Man, Tampa Bay. I hate going against my home teams, and I'm not going to with the Red Wings. I'm a Red Wings fan. Got to stick with my Detroit Red Wings for the victory. I'm going to take a pause in the action. I want to see what's going on here with the
Jordan Love. What is happening with this situation? What is your take with the whole Aaron Rodgers situation that broke this afternoon?
Well, Joe, you're from Wisconsin. I know the cheeseheads are going crazy right now because this is like, what is going on around here? I think the Packers have to make a commitment to somebody. All right, you either make that commitment to Aaron Rodgers because you've been spoiled with 3 decades of Hall of Fame quarterbacking. Okay, do you want that to end or not? So you make a commitment to this guy for a few more years, whether it's 2, 3, 4 more years, or do you say we're going to make a commitment to the young guy that we drafted for our future? And I know most people are saying, the heck with the future. The time is now. We've been 13-3 2 years in a row. We're close, but no cigar. We need Aaron Rodgers on this football team, so find a way to sign him.
Have they failed Aaron Rodgers, Steve Smith Sr.?
You just got to say yes. It's a plain yes because of you see what he brings to the table. You see how hard Aaron Rodgers works every single day. And they move up to bring in his successor. Yeah, his successor is not ready to play today. He needed a wide receiver that can come in. They need an impact player on the defense. They have struggled to give him a better supporting cast. He has a supporting cast, but an elite, better supporting cast is the reason why they keep falling short 2 years in a row now.
Yeah, the organization will say, we've been to the NFC Championship game 2 years in a row. They didn't play great in the fourth quarter.
When you have a quarterback that's one of the greatest of all time, the standard is winning the Super Bowl. It's not good enough to get to the NFC Championship game. It's not good enough to get to the Super Bowl. You, as an organization, need to be able to put a roster together that can win the Super Bowl when you have a talent like Aaron Rodgers. And the reason that all of this is going down right now is because Aaron was giving everything he could possibly give in this relationship. And the Packers, they started a Tinder account. And they looked a little bit over there. They may not have cheated on Aaron Rodgers, but they started that account, and Aaron Rodgers caught him, and he called them on it. And you know what? They just need to delete that Tinder account, get rid of Jordan Love, and commit back to Aaron Rodgers. Don't put one foot in each world.
Luch is like, ladies, that's right.
All right, so that's what we know right now, coming from live from the NFL Network. I gave you a little bit of the live feed on what's going on with the Aaron Rodgers situation in stay tuned, because it looks like Aaron Rodgers might be asking to be out. Does not want to be with the Green Bay Packers anymore, especially if they're not going to fully commit to him as their quarterback. All right, so back into NHL hockey action. Oh, gotta tune up the band here because it's time. Oh, it's time. It's time once again. We're talking about those St. Louis Blues. Oh, my second favorite hockey team. The St. Louis Blues have 19 wins and 18 losses. And they got 6 overtime losses too. And I'm singing in kind of a really high pitch. Higher than I normally do for the Blues. But I guess that's kind of okay. As you see, I try to bring it back down just a little bit. As they travel to play in Minnesota. They're playing the Minnesota Wild. Oh, they're playing the Minnesota Wild. The Wild's got 28 wins and 13 losses too. Oh, I didn't get right in the right tone. I need a little drink. Well, let's see if that helps. Well, it probably won't help much. Anyway, the Minnesota Wild. They have 28 wins. And I've got the logo upside down. They have 13 losses too. With only 3 overtime losses as well. And it's a Saturday night game. Oh, a Saturday night game. The puck drops at 8:30. Oh, the puck drops at 8:30. Yeah. All right, we'll just end it right there. Because it's not turning out so well. We'll just say that I'm going with the St. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Terrible. Try that again. I'm going with the St. Louis. There we go. Get it right this time. I'm going with the St. Louis Blues. Yeah. Absolutely. That was terrible. That's probably one of the worst ones I've ever done. Ooh, terrible. All right. Moving right along, speeding right past that badness. Yeah, win some, you lose some. This week, I totally lost on that. I'll be the first to admit that was horrible. That was not very good. I didn't rehearse, didn't stretch my voice out a little bit, didn't do any of that. I don't know. Some of you might say, does it really matter, Coach? Next up, I got the Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights have 34 wins, 11 losses, and 2 overtime losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Arizona Coyotes. The Coyotes have 21 wins, 22 losses, and 5 overtime losses. The puck drops for this game Saturday night at 10 p.m. And again, these are not locally televised games, but I try to give us some games that are good games and get some good games on here. If you buy the NHL League Pass, then you can watch some of these games. I've kind of unofficially called the Vegas Golden Knights my third kind of hockey team, I guess, unofficially. I'm going with the Vegas Golden Knights for the victory. Next up, we have more Major League Soccer action for you guys. I still haven't learned a whole lot about the whole Major League Soccer thing. But I do know it's early in the season yet for the new season. So, yeah. We've got some games on here again for you this week, and we'll see how that goes. Because last week it was a bit weird. 2 out of the 3 games we had were tie games. So our first game, and none of these teams really have any super creative names. They're all like basically football clubs. Is kind of how I kept thinking to myself, what does FC mean? Hello, FC meant football club. And that's kind of what, so, I mean, it's the Montreal Football Club. And so I did learn this, you guys. So there's some weird initialing letters I put on here for you guys this week. First, with the Montreal, the W stands for the win. So they have 1 win. The D stands for draw. So they have 1 draw, which means that was a tie, basically. And they have 0 losses. So that's kind of how I've got this. Looks weird right now. I got that information there on there for us so we can kind of learn it together, what that means. They're playing the Columbus, you got it, Soccer Club. The Columbus Crew. So the Columbus Crew have 0 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses. So this first game is a Saturday game at 3 p.m., and it's on ESPN Plus. So you can actually watch these games if you have the ESPN networks. ESPN Plus being their extended channels, basically. And again, I have no rhyme or reason for this, but I'm going to go Montreal just because they have a win under their belt already. Going to learn more about soccer together. It's, and maybe we have somebody on the nation who's a huge soccer fan. That might be helpful, because they might be laughing at us right now, or they can give us information. All right, next up, we have the Orlando City team. They have 0 wins, 2 draws or ties, and 0 losses. They are playing the Cincinnati Football Club. Cincinnati has 0 wins, 1 draw or tie, and 1 loss. Game time is Saturday at 7 p.m., and you can pick this one up on ESPN Plus as well. I'm going to go Orlando on this one. Sticking with Orlando. All right, our third, and I believe this might be, this is our final soccer game this week. We have the Philadelphia Union, I guess. Well, they actually have a name, Philadelphia Union. Philadelphia has 0 wins, 1 draw or tie, and 1 loss. They are traveling to and playing against the New York Football Club. New York has 1 win, 0 draws, or 0 ties, and 1 loss. Game time is Friday night, 7 p.m., And you can watch this one on ESPN Plus as well. Got family in Philly. I'm going to go Philadelphia for the win. All right, next up, we are doing NBA basketball action. It's how we are going to end this week's Sports Frenzy with some NBA action for you guys. Getting close to playoff time for the NBA as well, as we have the Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers have 33 wins and 28 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets have 42 wins and 20 losses. This is a Friday night tip-off. Friday night tip-off at 8 p.m. And you can watch it on ESPN2. I'm going to go with the Nets for the victory. Next up, we have the Sacramento Kings. The Kings have 25 wins and 36 losses. They are traveling to and playing against oh, come on. Why? Why does this always happen? I'm missing a logo again. They've got the LA Lakers. The Lakers have 36 wins and 25 losses. This is a Friday night game. 10:30 is our tip-off. And you can watch this on NBA TV. I'm going to go with the Sacramento Kings for the victory. Next up, we have Detroit basketball. The Pistons have 19 wins and 43 losses. Just horrible of a season for them. They are traveling to and playing against the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets have 30 wins and 31 losses. Tip-off for this game is Saturday at 7 p.m. You can watch this one on Valley Sports, formerly known as Fox Sports Detroit. And did I say 7 p.m.? I know they don't stand much of a chance of winning, but I'm going to go with the Detroit Pistons, or Detroit basketball, for the victory. And they probably have no chance of actually winning that game, but I'm showing a little love and support for them anyway. Last up, is this our last one? No. Yeah, last basketball game. We have the Golden State Warriors. Warriors have 31 wins, 31 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Houston Rockets. The Rockets have 15 wins and 47 losses. Tip-off for this game is Saturday at 7 p.m., and you can watch it on ESPN. I'm going to go with the Golden State Warriors for the victory. All right, one thing I need to look up for you guys that I have not looked up at this point is who the heck is, or where the heck is the NASCAR race this week? I always forget to do this too. I always tell myself, before you go on the air, pick up and find out where the NASCAR race is going to be. Did I do that? Nope. All right, so bear with me for a minute. Oh, NASCAR. Cup Series is what we want. All right, this week's race is a Sunday race. It's at Kansas Speedway. Looks like your starting grid is number 1 is Brad Keselowski in the number 2 Ford car. W. Byron is number 2 in the number 24 Chevy. M. McDowell is in the number 34 Ford in 3rd place. Kevin Harvick is in the number 4 Ford in 4th place. M. Di Benedetto, probably butchering that name, is in the Ford number 21 car in 5th place. A. Dillon is in the number 3 Chevy in 6th place. Ryan Blaney is in the number 12 Ford in 7th place. C. Bell is in the number 20 Toyota in 8th place. Kyle Busch is in the number 18 Toyota in 9th place. C. Cluster is in the number 41 Ford in 10th place. So those are your top 10 runners in the grid this week. And let me see here. I can get you. NASCAR sheets. Give you a brief look at that. Gives you an idea of what number to put down on your sheet if you decide to participate in NASCAR action. And I go with my driver is Kyle Busch. That's who I usually pick for Sports Frenzy and for myself. All right, so always the ways you can continue to watch the show is on our YouTube page at Sports Frenzy, or at Coach Cole at Sports Frenzy 1. Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1 is our YouTube page. Or you can follow me on Twitter at Sports Frenzy 1, where I do other goofy things because that's my dork account too, with all my other stuff that I like to do. Or you can follow us on the Facebook page. And if you're not a member of that already, you can become a member. And so we're going to go to the Sports Frenzy page on our Facebook page right now. and see if I have anything for you before we get into draft new. The Toledo Mud Hens have unveiled their opening day roster. Good to be seeing they'll be taking the field the first time since September 2nd of 2019. It's been 610 days and counting since they played last. They will open up against Nashville on Tuesday night, May 4th at Fifth Third Field. You can read more about that on the Sports Frenzy page. We also have our minor league, the Erie Seawolves. They have got their lineups going. I don't see an actual schedule for them yet, but stay tuned for that. Congratulations goes out to the Phoenix Suns. They have clinched a playoff berth in basketball this year. In football action, the Giants have picked up the fifth-year option on the contract of running back Shaquan Barkley. Nets coach Steve Nash gives us an update on James Harden. And apparently he's still recovering and will not be playing yet. The Detroit Lions have picked up Frank Ragno's fifth-year option. You can read more about that on our Facebook page. Going into tonight's draft, the Carolina Panthers have traded quarterback Teddy Bridgewater to the Denver Broncos for a sixth-round pick, and the Panthers will be paying him $7 million. Wow! So he's getting transferred, or he's going to this new team, but the Panthers still have to pay him $7 million, while the Broncos will pay him $3 million on top of that. Congratulations goes out to our very own Jamie Salenbine, who gets co-coach of the year with Onsted's Arnold. He was one of two coaches of the year, so congratulations goes out to him. The NBA is looking to adopt postseason play and tournaments permanently, being reported right now. You can read more about that on our Facebook page. Turner Sports, close to an NHL TV package. Well, NBC will be being left behind. Your hockey leaders, NBC, are going to be losing hockey after this season. It looks like it could be showing up on TNT or TBS or some of those channels. NFL legend Brett Favre has been very vocal lately that sports are not the same anymore because there's too many politics involved. A lot of people would agree with that. And after 11 seasons with the Dallas Cowboys, linebacker Sean Lee is retiring from the NFL. And I believe that's about all I have for you for tonight. That pretty much has all the news and information you're up to date on. I'll be posting, well, you guys will see it, but I'll be posting tonight, Thursday night, as I'm filming the show, on all things going on with the NFL draft as long as I can until I'm not sure how late it's going on tonight. So who knows? I may get tired and go to bed, being that I have to work. But anyway, I'll post what I can on the NFL draft for you guys. And when you're watching the show on Friday, you'll know who the Lions have for their first pick. And it'll be day 2 when they start up again on the filming of this, or on the actual watching of this Friday show. All right, everybody. I do believe we should be able to get a weekend wrap up in again this week. So we'll do that as well on Sunday. So I'll see you all back here later on in the weekend. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm the coach. Be blessed, and we'll talk to you guys again real soon. And let's hope maybe the Lions get somebody decent this year. Take care, everyone.